I'm a big proponent for God's presence. You know, when I came into the ministry, it was all about Jesus, and it was all about, man, I just love the presence of God, and it wasn't so corporate, and it wasn't so, task-oriented. And I think sometimes leaders, if we're not careful, we forget about spending time in God's presence, spending time in prayer, spending time in the Word of God, not just to get a message. But I just remember just sometimes going to the church and just praying for a couple hours, not because I had to or because it was legalistic. I just longed to be in His presence. In the book of Psalms, I believe, for verse 42, it says, "As the deer pants for the water, so my soul longs after you." And talking about spiritual dehydration and what happens when somebody gets physically dehydrated. Your eyesight starts to go. You start to cramp your muscles. You begin now to get in delirium. If you're really into dehydration, you start making decisions you would not normally make. Spiritually speaking, if we get dehydrated and we don't spend time with Jesus and just loving Jesus, more than that, letting Jesus continue to love us, man, leaders start making decisions they wouldn't normally make. They seem like they don't have as much strength. They don't have as much insight of what they should do. So for me, first and foremost, is I need to make sure I stay spiritually hydrated, that the presence of God isn't something that I have to do, but I want to do. So for my life, I spend time with God. And many times it's not for a sermon, it's not for a special thing. Sometimes I'll just at home just say, hey, to my family, hey guys, I'll see you in about a half hour. And I'll just go up into a room and get my phone and put my playlist on and just start worshiping for no reason other than I was thirsty. And I think that's so important, no matter what theological background you come from, that we keep the presence of Jesus really the number one thing in our lives.